Good evening, Kiama, and welcome back to the Bugle Bulletin. Kiama's Mayoral Breakfast drew a crowd of local MPs, Kiama councillors and business leaders to the Mercure Gerringong as Mayor Cameron McDonald outlined council's progress and future priorities. The Mayor addressed challenges stemming from the Performance Improvement Order, recent planning wins, Kiama's national tourism success, and praised the growing Kiama business network. Looking ahead, Council will push for upgrades to Jarrara Mountain Road and Kiama Sewage Treatment Plant, while continuing work on land use, housing and employment strategies. The Mayor acknowledged the public's disappointment over the cancellation of the fireworks, but encouraged residents and visitors to still gather on New Year's Eve and support local venues. With Huskissons set to light up the skies on New Year's Eve and Wollongong also staging a display, those keen on the traditional fireworks spectacle will need to travel outside of Kiama to get their fix. The long-awaited transformation of Bombo Quarry into a housing area is one step closer, with the Independent Planning Commission declaring the site a state-significant development. Mayor Cameron McDonald says how it is rehabilitated will shape Kiama's future for generations. Planning Minister Paul Scully and local MP Caitlin McInerney have welcomed the decision, calling it a major milestone for Kiama's future growth. Cedar and Collins residents and staff warmly welcomed the community to tour Kiama's premium coastal retirement community. Guests were invited to stroll through the beautifully designed residences and manicured gardens, while also exploring the development's state-of-the-art facilities. Staff were on hand to answer questions and highlight the spacious open-plan living and well-appointed apartments. A highlight of the day was meeting some of the residents who bring Cedar on Collins to life, sharing what makes it such a welcoming place to live. Further open days are planned for October and November if you missed out. Michelle Springett and her team from Expressive Art have transformed the old fire station in Tirralong Street this week as part of the Daisy Spring Festival. Visitors are invited to browse the exhibition, vote for the People's Choice Award and purchase artwork. Easels have also been set up to encourage school holiday visitors to try their hand at creative expression. Tails were wagging and paws were flying across the turf at Albion Park Showground on the weekend. 96 dogs and 17 teams competed at the South Coast Dog Training Club's biannual Flyball Competition. Flyball is a fast-paced canine sport where dogs race over jumps to a board that releases a ball, then run back to their owner, all while being timed. The race combines speed and obedience training into an exciting and fun competition, and as you can see here, the dogs are very, very good. Now over to Leighton with the sports.
Thanks, Veronica. Kiama was painted red, black and white yesterday as the Kiama Knights claimed the Group 7 first grade grand final title, their first since 2019. The highly anticipated match was held at Centenary Park, where the Knights faced off against minor premiers, the Shellharbour Sharks. The Knights opened the scoring through second rower Tom Angel, setting the tone early. And despite dominating possession and having repeated sets on Kiama's line, the Sharks didn't cross for their first try until the 55th minute. Angel struck again shortly after, bagging his second try of the day off a sharp short ball from halfback Cameron Mazzola. And then Shellharbour threw everything at Kiama, but the Knights' defence stood tall. And in the 75th minute, winger Callum Thistlethwaite crossed to seal the match and the 2025 Group 7 First Grade Premiership. Knights fullback Brad Kilmore was left speechless trying to describe just how much the win meant to him.
Premiership for this proud club, mate?
Oh, words, honestly, cannot describe it. I just got into the team in 2019 and I ended up hurting myself, so I missed out on the grand final, and I know just how much it means to the boys. We've had a tough few years, so being back here and finally getting to win one myself, and for the whole town of Kiama, it's been so surreal. Honestly awesome. Those last 5 minutes, I couldn't describe it.
The Knights have vanquished the Sharks for a second time in 3 weeks. And for a third time this season.
Unfortunately, Kiama's reserve grade side did not share the same luck, going down to the Stingrays of Shellharbour. Meanwhile, the Kiama Triathlon also took place over the weekend, drawing 500 competitors across various events, all beginning and ending at the Minamara River. The big winners on the day were James Davey, who took out the men's standard distance with a time of 1 hour, 58 minutes and 5 seconds, and Kaylin Payer, who won the women's event in 2 hours, 14 minutes and 27 seconds. Athletes from around the globe took part, using the race as a lead-up to the national titles in Wollongong this October. And that's all for sport this week. Up the Knights. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And as always, stay classy, Kiama.